When we come here as babies, we come here perfect. We know something then. We can't voice it because we don't talk. But we know something when we come here, that this world is beautiful. As we grow, people teach us to see the ugliness in the world. It's pointed out to us over and over in a bunch of different ways. Things happen to us that makes us feel the ugliness. Even if we didn't perceive it as ugliness, when we talk about it, people encourage the ugliness. And we get taught from a very, very early age how to view the world with just complete negativity. But we knew at one point that this place was beautiful. We can still know that. What we have to do if we want to know better than what we know now is to try to go back to the way we were when we got here. And to undo that, you have to untangle. And I talked about that in another video, but I didn't really talk about how to untangle. So if you're like your stereo, a TV system, whatever you want to say, you are tangled. Your cords are all tangled from all the ugliness that you've witnessed, been part of, been bestowed upon of. So the way you untangle that is you have to start questioning how you got that way, why you think that way. So every negative and ugly thought, and I'm including me on this, I will not in my lifetime probably not be included in this. I'm just like everybody else. So but we have to start questioning what we know. So every ugly thought that we have to say, where did this come from? Why do I believe that this is the way that it is? If you think all men are bad, you have to say to yourself, what's happened in my lifetime that's made me believe this? If you believe the world's against you, you have to say, why do I believe this way? If you believe certain races of people are dangerous, if you believe that, you have to ask yourself why. And it doesn't matter what color or tone of skin we have, we're all the same. So we have to ask ourselves why we believe that we're different. It's not an easy process. It takes a while. When I was growing up, I remember my grandmother somebody may say, oh yeah, there's such a thing as ground itch. But I remember she used to say, don't sit on that wet ground, you'll get ground itch. I didn't know what it was. I never had it. But I know, when you're a kid, when you go outside and play, you'll sit on the wet grass and play. But she always taught us not to, so I tried not to sit on the wet grass because I didn't want to get ground itch. But when I did sit on the wet grass, I never got ground itch. So as an adult, I had to ask myself, is there a reason why if I had to or wanted to sit on wet grass, I couldn't? And the only reason why I could come up was because grandmother told me not to. And as far as I can see, there really wasn't a reason for it. But maybe there is ground itch, I don't know. But and I know that's ridiculous, but just such things as that, why we do the things we do, we have to examine it. We have to ask ourselves why it's that way, why we see things that way. And, this election cycle is a good example of that. And, I know if the same 5-6 people like anything that I post that's political, same people, I feel like probably the rest of my friends on Facebook have probably already stopped following me because I'm so political. And, I have to ask myself why I am the way I am. And I know why I am the way I am. Because I want what's better. I want what I feel like is better. And I know everybody feels that way. But it's just like that. We have to ask ourselves why we believe the way we believe. But what I think, if we really look at the world, we've got so much media with everything being online now and being able to look up anything, even if it's truthful or if it's a lie. You'll find some evidence probably to support anything you want. You can find evidence to support it. So why really would you want the way you look at the world to be ugly and unloving and uncaring? Why would you want that? You have to ask yourself, why would you want that? And why would you look for evidence to support the world being that way? If you really want to see beauty in the world, start looking for it. It is everywhere. If there's a child near you, turn and look at them right now. And if you don't see beauty there, then you're just not looking. Use them as an example and watch how they look at the world. Watch how excited and happy they are about everything, because they know something that we forgot a long time ago, and that's how to look at this world with fresh eyes and see beauty and love and peace and happiness. And if you can't find that for yourself, you're looking in the wrong place. It's all around us.